What's up, guys?
Hi.
Mark.
I'm Becky.
What's the name we came up with yesterday?
Becky the
Boss Girl.
I don't even like that. Okay, we're coming up with a name.
Alright, so we'll figure out what the fuck we use the new name. So you're really gonna change the channel? The name
I'll
of the
probably
channel?
just leave it. I just don't like saying it out loud. I don't mind it being there.
Ah, okay. So this video is about eBay buying scammers.
Yeah.
Right? A couple people have mentioned this to me before, posted in the group, and then yesterday Becky and I were talking about this potential scamming situation that you came across, right?
Yeah.
But generally speaking, some of the scams, eBay, like every other marketplace, are full of like potential scammers, right? Some of the typical, what are some of the typical, I mean the most typical is someone buying something from you and then telling you they didn't get it, right? People do that, people tend to do that with electronics, but I mean what have you seen, anything other than that?
So the only thing I've had was the one I was saying, which then, so basically somebody bought something from me and it was from Argos, and Argos doesn't have tracking that's like compatible with eBay's
with anything.
With anything, yeah. So you can just check on the Argos website if it's been delivered. So they ordered it, and I've done loads of orders from Argos and I've never had an issue. They ordered it and Argos said it had been received on their tracking, and then the person said it opened a case without messaging me, which was weird. And when I looked, that person, you can see when someone opened their eBay account, they'd opened their eBay account the day they purchased it, they had 0 other feedback, and the day they opened the case was the very first day eBay would have allowed them to open a case. So it's like almost like they were waiting for that day. So I just thought that was really dodgy. And I spoke to eBay and they didn't accept like a screenshot of the Argos thing as proof. Well, the person I spoke to didn't anyway.
But why? They can't track it on Argos?
No, they just said it's not accepted. They only use like a courier thing.
Okay.
Even though it has like the item and the person's address and it says it's been received.
Right.
So then what happened? So I just took the loss. But then what happened is somebody else bought the same item, and when I checked they had 0 feedback. They just opened their account that day, and I was like, this like has to be the same person doing the same thing now that they know this item comes without tracking and that they can get away with it. So I was in the UK when the order came through, so I was like, this time this isn't happening. I'm going to order it to my house and then resend it. And it would cost me like an extra £6, but it was a good margin, so I'd have still made like £10 to £15 profit. So I was like, I'll just do it. And Argos again said it had been received, and I didn't have it. Like the item wasn't at my house. So then I was like, I don't know like what to think now, if it was a scam or if it wasn't a scam. But
so you didn't get it?
It wasn't at my house.
And Argos give you back the money?
Yeah.
But what happened with the first one? Did you ask?
The first one I didn't, but it's been so long now that I'm like,
okay.
It's been like way over the 30 days or whatever. So I might have messaged them and say that didn't show up either. But
it just didn't show up, like nothing, no box, no nothing.
Nothing showed up. And then when I messaged them, like I live chat Argos, and then they spoke to the store that was supposed to deliver it, and they just came back and said, oh yeah, sorry, we'll refund it. So now I don't trust Argos's system whatsoever because it didn't show up at my house. But so what I changed in my eBay was that there's a setting where you can kind of say where you restrict what buyers you allow, and I've blocked any buyer. The best it could do was if they have less than 5 feedbacks, they have to have a credit card linked to their account in order to purchase from me. But I don't know how.
I mean, I guess if you have a credit card, that's safe. I mean, I've had similar situations. I've had situations where like something happened maybe like two weeks ago, where someone got the box and claimed the box was empty. And then I remember like a couple of months ago, or maybe like a year ago, someone got the box and claimed that like something else was in the box.
But if something else is in the box, that's fine, they can return it.
Right, well, in the US we don't have the same problem as that. Once you provide the tracking number to eBay, they refund the money. I've had multiple situations where they refund the money to both of us. Okay. Both the buyer and the seller. Oh, okay. And eBay took the loss.
Wow.
That's crazy.
So people could just be sending empty boxes and eBay would refund it?
Not all, yeah. I mean, but the bottom line is, a lot of you guys who have been dropshipping before come up with all these like possible ways for you to fucking lose money, right? Yeah. And like, PayPal and eBay are doing everything possible, and the shippers, the retailers, are doing everything possible to stop the scammers. So once in a while, you might have some once in a while. Like, I can't even remember last time that someone scammed me and got over.
Yeah.
Have you ever had any other scams?
That was the first thing I've had, and I kind of thought, yes, Argos is a bit of a sketchy one to use because of the tracking, but the fact that I've done so many orders and that's the first time I've ever taken a loss because of not having tracking, is still worth it.
And was it a big loss?
It was like 60, 70 pounds.
Okay, so it's like a whole day of profit.
Yeah, it was a big loss, but for all of the profit I've got from using Argos, like, it's not worth, like, okay, no more Argos.
Yeah, so those, I would like to hear any of the scams that you guys have come across on eBay. I've only come across a couple little ones, right? And they don't really get over because of PayPal and eBay. But I'll be open to hearing you guys. So comment in the comment section. Give us a description of your scams and how you got, if you lost money, if you did anything to not be scammed by a buyer. And I look forward to hearing from you guys. All right, anything else you want to add?
Nope, that's it.
Other than subscribe to my fucking channel, bitches. Later.
Bye.